The Director for Mental Health Services in Gauteng, Hanna, Jacobus, has conceded that she knew mentally ill patients could suffer and die at the NGOs they were being transferred to. She broke down in tears today as she faced a gruelling cross-examination from lawyers representing the families. Jacobus initially claimed that she was merely following instructions from her former boss, Dr Makgabo Manamela. But later she admitted that she did foresee that patients would die. She apologized to the families for her role in the deaths of the 143 patients.
If those things had happened and you had done the job for which you are paid every month, would these patients have died? Or those who have survived have suffered?
No, Justice.
Holding the Deputy Director for Mental Health to account.
You probably knew that people were going to die. Isn't that so?
Yes, Counsel.
And we know that people had died.
Yes, Counsel.
Now, we also know that before the people died, they probably suffered. You will agree with me?
Yes, Counsel. I take responsibility because in view of my appointment as the manager to manage and assist the coordination of mental health NGOs, in view of that appointment is I have to see that patients are well cared for and protected. And so in view of that, my responsibility and accountability wasn't implemented properly.
Jacobus was again blamed for failing to fulfill her duties because she was more afraid of losing her job than looking after the patients.
You allowed fear to cloud and override your fiduciary responsibilities.
My senior was very adamant, and afterwards I was fearful in terms of I didn't know how to handle it and how to get through to and not to adhere to what was saying. There was at times where she would say I will be subjected to disciplinary implications if...
Who's she?
Dr. Manamela.
Jacobus was also on the list from the Ombudsman for officials to be charged of wrongdoing in a disciplinary hearing.
We went through the findings of the chairperson of the disciplinary hearing, and the finding was that your employer argued and said that you should receive a final written note.
Warning. Yes.
Final written warning, sorry.
Yes, Counsel.
That is so.
Yes, Counsel.
They argued for final written warning.
Yes, Counsel. We received final written warning.
So what Dr. Kanoshi testified is not true.
I don't know what Dr. Kanoshi testified, Counsel.
And after hours of being cross-examined, she finally showed some remorse.
I really apologize to the families for what happened, and if they can forgive me for partaking in this project, because when we realized what was going on, there wasn't even enough time to speak to families properly or to...
The hearings continue.
I've made